The landscape is not only beautiful, it's useful, providing valuable resources such as clay and timber. The lush beechwoods contain the raw material for the traditional craft of chair making, in particular the Windsor chair. It has a classical farmhouse look, known and copied throughout the world. Charlie Brooks now has been finding out more.
This is Bradnam Woods. It's now owned by the National Trust, and it's a really beautiful place, the home to lots of wildlife and really beautiful trees. But it once supplied a raw material to literally hundreds of businesses. The craft of chair making in the Chilterns was rife, especially here around High Wycombe. Stewart Linford is one of the last surviving traditional chair makers in the Chilterns. His art is to turn wood into Windsor chairs, a tradition which was started by farm labourers in the winter months because of the abundance of beech trees in the area. But now it's a skill which is continued by very few. Stewart, you're obviously incredibly passionate about this. Where did that come from?
Well, I studied woodwork at school. I used to buy woodwork tools. I built a woodwork toolbox. And at the age of 8, I would say goodnight to each of my tools. As I took them into my bedroom in the morning, I would say good morning to them. Talk about keen woodworker that does not really cover it. When I was in the school library, I saw a book, and there was a picture of one of the last chair makers in High Wycombe. I was then in the school library in Ashford in Kent, but I looked at this picture and I thought, that's what I want to be. I want to be a chair maker.
Why would beech do so well in this area?
Well, it's the chalk escarpment. Beech grows extremely well on this kind of land. The chalk drains well and it's excellent for the beech trees.
Historically, one of the most famous products of this wood was the Windsor chair.
Absolutely. The Windsor chair particularly, it's very human qualities. It's a craft. You've got to make the thing accurately, but it's less like engineering than, say, cabinet making or table making. Shaping the legs, the curves, getting the comfort. And I think the ergonomics, the whole human characteristic of the chair fascinates me. And the fact that, of course, it's our national chair.
They've been making furniture in this factory for over 100 years. There are large planks of wood waiting to be turned into the heirlooms of the future. Each piece of wood is seasoned for 1 year for every inch of its thickness. There's an almost Dickensian feel to the place. So, Stewart, this is one of your more youthful pieces of machinery.
Absolutely. This is the adzing machine. New in 1935, we call it the new machine. And it does a very important job. It does the all-important seat shaping or bum shaping. It's okay, we do an individual fitting service, but it's not for the squeamish or faint-hearted.
Windsor chairs come in many different styles, but there's no mistaking the timber frame. They sell all over the world and are often called the English national chair. The beechwoods of the Chilterns have certainly made their mark. Stewart, this area is obviously very special to you.
Absolutely. I love the Chiltern Hills. This, after all, is the source of my livelihood. I love walking through the woods with the family. We've spent many, many happy weekends wandering around. And of course, it is the foundation, the indigenous material that we use to make the English Windsor chair. I love my English workshop, my English craftsmen, my local timber, and I want to be part of that and enjoy that. I don't want to spend my life going to far-off places. I've been to China, I've seen chair making in China. I'm not interested, thank you.